is Jaime Jaquez Jr. I play for the Miami Heat. I'm here in Milano, Italy. Really try to embrace the culture. There's so much history. I'm enjoying this time. I'm a big fashion guy and I play basketball, so it's just cool to be here for a week and learn.
I can't get over the clothes and the pieces and how well everything looked. Absolutely breathtaking. All the fashion here in Italy has kind of changed my whole perspective on style.
This is the most beautiful place that I've ever seen in my entire life.
I've always had an appreciation for fashion in the NBA and how they coincide with one another. Basketball and sports is a part of culture, clothes and fashion is a part of culture. Music and hip hop and all these things, they all go hand in hand together to create this beautiful thing we call our culture. It's ultimately about looking good and, more importantly, feeling good with what you have on. I think the biggest thing that I've learned in Italy is you got to be very organic in what you put on and true to yourself.
Being a former basketball player, sometimes we want to be a rapper or a singer. In our family, we've always wanted to be a model, or, just jokingly, right? Being a basketball player, you're in incredible shape. Obviously, he saw, so I'm like, man, this guy could be a model. What the NBA has done with the tunnel walk, NBA guys are now models, and their runway is that tunnel walk. You go from the sweaty practice, all drenched up, into the incredible Italian clothes. It's like, yeah, he looks really good.
The way I look at clothes and putting an outfit together, from the shoes to the socks, to the accessories, to the shirts, to the jacket, to how many buttons you button, to me it's all like one big puzzle, and you gotta make the pieces fit.
This is the one right here, David Yerman. Shout out to them, Yerman.
Here in Milan Fashion Week, first time in Milan, first time in Europe. Very excited. Going to my first fashion show for Giorgio Armani.
Huge honor to be at the Armani show. The show was absolutely beautiful. I thought the outfits were very amazing. When they talked about the history of how he makes suits, you could really see it and feel it when you put it on. To me, it was very inspirational to see that almost 90 years old, still doing fashion shows because it's what he loves to do, following his passion to the grave. And for all of us, that's what we should be doing.
Fear God, incredible brand. I had a great conversation with Jerry. Huge fan of his, surprised to see he was a pretty big fan of mine. And I don't know where we're gonna be off to next, but we're going somewhere, so follow along.
To be here with my dad is really special. It takes a lot of stress out of my life, knowing that if I can't get it done, I know he's gonna get it done. He definitely loves fashion and he loves looking good, so to see him embrace it has been really cool.
You get the blue ones and then this jacket for sure. Being here on Father's Day to my son in another country, doing something that we both love, fashion, is an incredible experience.
Even when I was younger, he's always been giving me tips and telling me what to wear. And like, oh no, you gotta do this, you gotta wear these shoes. And I was always against everything that he said, which was hilarious. Now I think he's starting to understand my eye for fashion and he's starting to pick up on some things too.
Even though I'm Mexican, sometimes I rock with the Cuban. With Miami fan. When you're Mexican-American growing up, being together with the family, it's always a big party. My mom comes from 14 kids. I have a lot of cousins, a lot of nephews and nieces. My brothers and sisters and I, when we were young, we would go to Mexico for the summer with my mom. We have great memories. People are coming from Mexico over to the United States to get a better life, but they sacrifice their lives for the betterment of the people ahead of them. I take pride in that. I view it as the American dream.
My ultimate goal is to grow the game of basketball. It's done so much for me, so in return, I would like to spread this game to the world, especially in Latin America. It's a responsibility that I take very seriously.
The United States, Mexico, South America, I think there's a huge opportunity for him in those markets. Mexico, the #1 sport is soccer. Hopefully basketball can climb up Mexican people are made that tall.
Arriba, pa abajo, pa centro, pa dentro.
Monday, so you know what that means. Got to go to the gym, get some work in. We're back at it again, man. Excited. Even on the road, taking a trip like this, you still got to make time to get in the gym and get better. I'm trying to be the best player that I can be. It's like a race. If you stop running, someone's going to come up and pass you.
Just work on the form, work on your trigger, work on getting the ball up. Take your time. I'm his first year. He made all-rookie team. His goal is to win a championship. So whatever he has to do for the team to win that championship, that's what he's going to work on. All right, here you go, 10 in a row. Nice, that's it.
Going through my rookie year, I was very proud of how it all went. At the same time, going into my sophomore year, I want to be 10 times better than I was. I'm just continuing to build my repertoire and my IQ for the game and keep learning because there's so much about this game that I have yet to learn.
The Miami Heat are a first-class organization from Pat Riley, who's a big Armani ambassador. Coach Eric Spoelstra recommended that I participate in Team USA Select. They'll be there for 3 or 4 days, help the Team USA prepare.
Shout out to Coach Bo for allowing me to have this opportunity. It's a chance to train with the best players in the world and learn from them. I'm super excited. To go see the finals of Milano and see the crowd. I got a little warm inside when I saw how much Italy values basketball. It's crazy to see on the other side of the world that people here love basketball just as much as people in the States. I think in basketball games, we all want to look good walking into the tunnel, but it's all for a purpose, to look good, feel good, play good in the game. Where going into a fashion show, you're trying to look good for the designer, and you go in and admire the work that is going on. The Bruno Cucinelli show was just a very cool vibe. The pasta that we ate was probably the best pasta that I had was at that show. You could tell his suits were his suits from a mile away. It was breathtaking, the show, getting to meet Brunello. As soon as he saw me, he didn't like the way the tailor fitted my suit, so he started pulling my sleeves, pulling it here, tighter here. It was really cool.
Back in LA and he's in Miami. So anytime I get to spend time with him, it's kind of special to me. We get to experience things together, like a fashion week with Giorgio Armani, get to meet Jerry Lorenzo's Fear of God together, and to meet Brunello Cucinelli, and just bouncing ideas. Hey, Dad, what do you think about this? Or, no, I think you should wear this. How that back and forth.
Triplet the black belt.
Yeah.
Yeah, it used to be for firemen.
That's why it's super thick.
Wow, I think it's good.
I like that a lot.
The Todd show, the ambiance and the same color palettes and these waves. All of a sudden, we just see hands working on the shoes and working on the bags. It was like a toy store. Walking through the streets of Milan, the architecture, the history, everything feels like it's out of a movie.
I'm very big in the outdoors, being one with the earth. I mean, look at that duck right there. Milano, get some photos in, having fun. I don't even know. Grazie. Grazie, prego. Alman.
Hey, one in Milan, right? This has been one of the coolest experiences of my life so far. Lake Como, it was a cherry on top. To be able to go out there, put on a fit that I had got here in Milan and wear it on the boat is amazing.
Get out here, man. I'm driving a goddamn boat. It's the most beautiful place that I've ever seen in my entire life. This is what life is supposed to be like. Beautiful.
Lake Como is just one of the most beautiful things you've ever seen. George Clooney has a house there, and it's obviously super iconic, super fashionista of what Italy has to offer. It's just the highest of the high.
Everyone told me about how good the food was going to be here. That was no lie. So everything we ate, from the pasta to the beef tartare to the cacio e pepe, was absolutely amazing. I think Lake Como is probably my favorite place that I've ever been to. The most beautiful scenery, the boat ride, it was breathtaking. This week in Milan has been absolutely amazing. Learned so much about fashion, really tried to embrace the culture, and there's so much history. It was the most educational trip that I've ever been on. It really opened our eyes to what fashion is. It's more than clothes, it's an expression of yourself.
Just the experience to go over to Europe, the iconic locations, the food is phenomenal. We've got to meet some incredible people, which will help us with our brand moving forward. There's always moments that I pinch myself and say, man, we started here, now we're in Milan in Fashion Week, and say, wow, we've come a long way.
Learning from guys like Jerry and GCDS, the Cucinelli show and the Armani show. I think the biggest takeaway is just be unapologetically yourself, believing in yourself, and create something that's uniquely you. I feel so blessed and happy that I got to experience this. Ciao, Italy. It's been a great honor to be here. I'll be back next summer, hopefully. Grazie mille, Italy.